Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video, you will learn how to create an incident tracker in Microsoft Excel with data entry form and with the dashboard. We have created this incident tracker. So first, after downloading this, you have to unzip this. Just right click and say extract all. Extract. Now just right click on this file and go to the properties, and if you are getting here that unblock option, just check that and click on apply and OK. If you are not getting that option, then you can start using this file. Just double click to open it. So this is small login form, and here you can enter the user ID and the password. The user ID is admin1 and the password is ABCD in small case. Just click on login. This is the home page, and here it is showing the name of the user which has been logged in, and also showing the role of that person. We have created two roles here, user and admin, and then we have here multiple sheets. Like you can go to the dashboard. Here in the dashboard we have put various slicers. You can see like type of incident, then the severity of incident and the location of incident, and then we are showing the follow-up required or not, or status. Also we are showing here number of incident by follow-up required, yes or no, and this is the count of incident in the center. Then in the pie chart we are showing the incident by the severity, and here incident by type of incidents, and this is the incident by the status, and here we have the incident by the month. You can just click on any of these slicer to filter the data. You can see everything is getting filtered. Alright, now click on this home button to go back, then come to the data entry sheet, and here in the data entry sheet we have ID, incident ID, then date of incident, then time of incident. Here we have reported by, location of incident, then we have taken severity, description, action taken, reported to, follow-up required, follow-up action, as well as status, and in the last we have the remarks. We have given here three buttons to add the new incident. So let's click on add new. This incident report tracker form will open, and you can input here your internal incident ID, whatever you are capturing. So let's say I'm putting here 10004, or you can put anything because this will come from your system. Otherwise you can put there the running ID. First ID column will be generated automatically. Okay, then here you can select the date of incident. So you can open the calendar from here and you can select any date. By default it will take the today's date. Let's say I'm selecting this date, so that is appearing here. Time of the incident you can select, so you can open the time picker, and from here you can select the time. So let's say I'm saying it was 12:15 p.m. Apply. So we can see that time here. Reported by, you can put the name here. Let's say I'm putting here PK. The location of incident, so you can put the location of the incident. So let's say I'm saying warehouse. Type of incident I'm saying accident. Severity high. Description, you can put any description here about the incident. So let's say I'm putting here an accident in warehouse. Action taken, you can put any action taken. I'm putting here test. Reported to, I'm putting the name of that person. So let's say Jack. Follow-up required, yes. Follow-up action, again I'm putting here test action, and the status is open, and some remarks. So let's say I'm putting here test remarks, but you can put your original remarks, whatever you want, and just submit this. So now it has been created. Now let me show you. Here we have that record, so you can go right and you can see that. Okay, so whatever we have entered, that is appearing here. If you want to make any changes once you have updated that, or let's say I want to close this now, so you can just click on the ID of this, just click on update record, and here you can say close and just submit this. So now you can see the status is closed, this one. Okay, so that is updated. Now you can click on the home button, and here you can go to the manage list also. Okay, now let me show you what is in the manage list. We have the type of incident, severity, follow-up required, status. So you can just click on this to see the list, and you can manage this list. You can't enter manually here because that sheet is protected, but you can add the new type of incidents. Let's say I'm putting here new type of incident, and I'm saying add, so that is added here. But if I go to the data entry and open the form, in the type of incident I'll see that in the list. Okay, so you can quickly manage the list from here, or you can just delete this also. You can't do it manually, so you can just open this plus button, open this manage form using the plus. You can open the manage list form using this plus button, and here just select this. You can change the list name from here, but I'm selecting this one, and just delete this. That is deleted. Now I will show you the user management also. You can manage the users. We have created two users, admin one and the user one, and the passwords are here. You can create the new user also. Let's say I'm putting here PK and I'm creating as user, or you can create that person as admin. So I'm saying user. Password I'm putting ABCD small case, and just submit. So that new user is appearing here, you can see. Okay, and if you want to make that person admin later on, so you can just update that and make it admin and submit. So that is admin now. You can see that here the role. Okay, let me make this person user, submit. So this is user. I will show you difference between user and admin. Let's go to the setting sheet. Here in the setting sheet, as an admin, you can allow user to edit the record in the data entry. You can say yes or no. So we have said yes, user can edit, but user can't delete. You can change this information if you want, like you want to allow to user to delete, or let's say no. Now just go here. Now in the data entry, we can delete this because we have logged in with the admin. Now let's log in with the different user. So here I'm putting the new user as PK, and the password is ABCD, and this is the new user which we have created. So let's log in this. Okay, we can see here name and the role. Let's go to the setting sheet. Now it is not allowed to view the setting sheet to the user, and this one also, because that is only for the admin. Let's go to the data sheet, and here if I try to update, I'm able to do that. But if I try to delete this record, I'm not able to do this delete. I'm not able to delete the record just because it is saying you are not allowed to delete the record, because admin has put that setting. Okay, now if I go to the dashboard, I'm able to see now 21 incidents are there. Okay, so that is how you can use this using the different roles. Now I will quickly show you the different sheets. So let me enable all the worksheets. So first you can unprotect the workbook so that you can unhide all the worksheets. So let's go to the review and unprotect the workbook. The password is 1234. Click on OK. And you can unprotect from the PK's utility tool also, or you can unprotect one by one. So let's say I'm unprotecting all the worksheet from here. We can see this is the dashboard sheet, this is the data sheet wherein we are entering, and this is the list sheet, and this is the support sheet. We have created this support sheet to create the dashboard, and here we are creating this dashboard from these pivots. These pivots are being created from the data. You can join our course also to learn how to create the dashboard using the pivot tables like this support, and we have explained everything, how you can create the pivot table dynamically and how you can create such type of dashboard quickly. We have given the link of that course in the video's description box. Coming to the data entry form, we can go to the developer tab and Visual Basic, developer tab and Visual Basic, and press Ctrl R to show you the form. Here we have the incident report form, and this is the where we have created multiple boxes, text boxes and the combo boxes, and these are command buttons. Here we have given the command button for the calendar, and for this one we have created separate calendar and the time picker. We have already created the videos on the calendar and the time picker, how we can create that in Microsoft Excel. So you can view our previous videos also. Now here what we are doing, first in the loading of this form, we are creating the list. From the list sheet we are creating the list of the incident type. You can see the list header, we are taking a variable, and then we are finding at which column it is available using the match function. Now in the combo box 1, which is for the incident list, we are loading the data using the loop from that column. Similarly for the severity and follow-up required and status. Okay, and we are putting the default date for the incident reporting date also as today. Now I will show you, while you submit the data, once you have entered, we are taking few validations here, like you have to enter the mandatory fields. Then on the data sheet we are entering this data. We have protected the worksheet using the 1234 password. So first, before entering the data, we are unprotecting that, and then we are checking if me.txt id.value is not equal to blank. So let me show you the txt id. We have another text box on the top, that is the txt id, you can see. Okay, so this txt id we are filling when we are updating that. We will show you. So here what we are doing, if that txt id is not blank, that means we are updating the record, and in this text box we are just filling the id of our record. Okay, and then we are matching at which row that id is available. That will be I row. I have taken here one variable. If that is blank, that means we want to add a new record. So I row will be the last row plus 1, and we are updating the id also. Then the id will be whatever is the maximum id here on the column A, that will take the new id automatically, and we are filling the other columns from the different boxes. We are applying the formatting from the row number 5 to the new row which we have entered. Okay, so we are taking the formatting from here using the copy and then paste special format. Command button 2 is the reset button, so it will click to reset the form. Once this all entry is done, then it will refresh all the keywords so that dashboard will show the latest data, and in the last we are protecting this worksheet. Okay, now we will show you the txt id also. If we put any value that is not blank, then it will refill this form from the worksheet. So first it is checking the id which is filled there, what is the row number in the worksheet using the match function. Once we have the row number, then it is filling back the text box 1 and text box 2 as the date format, text box 3 in the time format, and the all information. Okay, now I will show you the login form also, and in the login form we are just created the simple form, and here we have put some coding, like we have a separate user management sheet. Let me show you that. So we have the user management sheet wherein we have username and the role and the password. So once we enter the username and the password, first we are matching we have entered or not, and if the count of the user is not available, or if the count is 0, okay, we are using the count if, then we are saying username does not exist. And here once the user is there, then we are using the match function, and we are checking at which row that user is available, and we are matching if the password is correct or not. Okay, if password is not correct, then we are saying invalid password. And if everything is okay, then on the user management sheet, the sh is the user management sheet, this one, we are putting the current user and the role of that user on the h1 and h2. Okay, then we are protecting that worksheet. Here we are applying some setting, like once the user is logged in, all the worksheet will be visible. Now it will check if the logged in user is user or the admin. If it is user, then it will hide some of the worksheet like user management. Such is the user management, and it will hide the setting sheet also. So setting sheet also for the admin only, and this is also for the admin only. So it will hide from the user these two sheets. Then it will come to the first sheet and will display and will hide the tabs, and the login sheet also will be hidden. So this is the login sheet which comes in the starting. All right, so this is what we are doing, and we have here one password reset button also, which will open the password reset form, this one. So and it will check whether the user ID is correct or not, and accordingly it will show the information, and then it will ask to enter the old password so that you can reset that. It is useful while you are working with the user. Okay, now I will show you some other also, like manage list. In the manage list, we are loading the data from the list sheet. So first we are creating the drop down list from the list sheet. We are checking different headers available here like C, E, G, I. So what we are doing, we are checking if that is not blank, because in between we have some blanks also, right? This is blank, this is also blank. Then we are creating the list, and once we have created that list, this one, then here on the list box we are showing the information whatever you have selected. So you have to select in this combo box. Let me double click here. If it is not blank, then it will call this refresh list box. So in the list box we are showing the data from that particular column. So we are checking the column number here. This is the column number. Okay, and once we have the column number, then we are taking the how many rows are there, and once we have the row number and the column number, then we are creating the range address using the row and column. We are getting the row address using the address function. Dot address is there, right? And we are using the list sheet and the address to show the data on the list box. In the last, we are showing the count also on the count label. We have here count label also at bottom. So if I open this and select, you can see the 4 items or 2 items that count. All right, so that is how we are managing this. And once we are entering the data, the new data, we can add here. So just to add, it is simply checking at which column we want to add and which row. Row is the last row, and the column number using the match function, this one. Okay, and once everything is okay, then on the last cell we are putting the text box value, and then we are protecting that, and we are calling refresh list box data. Similarly, we are deleting that. Here we are checking just the selected list box value is available where, and it is confirming like do you want to delete that. And after checking that, we are just and once you confirm yes, then we are checking row number and the column number from where we want to delete, then we are deleting that. All right, so this was the managed list. And then we have the password reset. Password reset is the simple one. You just have to put your user ID and it will match, and then it will just change the password on the user management sheet. All right, time picker, we have already created the video, and in the user management we can create the new user. This is the simple one, and we have used from the user management sheet. So you have to just enter the new user information, and this, like the data entry form, we are checking we have to insert or the update if txt id is also there. Here you can see at top, so that is blank, then that means we are inserting, or in the other case we are updating. And if it is blank, then we are checking the row number wherein we want to update. Then row number, we are taking the count a plus 4, which is the, let me show you. So we have, this is the row number 4, so we use the count a and we are taking plus 4, so that actual data is starting from row number 5. Okay, and once everything is okay, then we are just entering the value, and using the option buttons we are deciding whether it is a user or admin. Then on the other column we are putting the password and the other things. All right, so that is how we are managing the user management. Alright friends, so that's it in this video. That is how we have created this is the ready to use template. Friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for the watching.